SKUK.
Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and today we're obviously looking at my brand new RC. This is the HoBao Racing, or Haboa, however you want to say it, Haboa Hyper MTE Sport, but this is the roller version. This is the 80% pre-built version of the Hyper MTE. I'm just going to call it the Hyper MTE because it's the electric version of it. So this is the roller version. I decided to go this route just because I've already got the electronics to put into this thing, so I didn't really see the point in getting the RTR. So this is my unboxing of it for you guys. So I haven't done a whole lot of research on this thing purely because there's not that much information out there about the Hyper MTE. There's a few videos floating about on YouTube and stuff like that, but there really isn't as much publicity for this thing as I think there should be, because this thing does have some definite problems. You can see that in quite a few different videos and forums and stuff. This thing does have some problems, but I think with the correct tuning and necessary things you need to do to it, it can actually become one of the more better monster trucks out there on the market in the 8 scale size. So this is obviously the box work. There's not a lot to show you, so I'm just going to take this off. Now, I have already looked inside this box. I had some packages inside it as well, so I'm going to take that lid off. And in here is the Hyper MTE. So on the top we have a Proline Racing magazine. I'm not too sure why there's a Proline magazine in here. Maybe you can get different bodies and stuff to fit from Proline onto this thing, which should be pretty cool. That'll be something I'll look into further on down the line. I looked at this and I also have 2 manuals. I'm not too sure why. I've got 2 sticker sheets and 2 aerial antennas. I'm not too sure why, so I might send one back to Model Sport and see what's going on there. But yeah, I've got 2 of them, so I'm not too sure why. But I'll definitely look into that and see how it all goes together, because again, there's not a lot of information on how to do it out there on the internet. We also have the body struts for the actual body shell, which I'll show you in a minute. We've also got a little sort of nut wrench, pinion gear comes in here. What are these? We've also got the updated wheel nut so I'll open this packet up in a minute and show you. They're the updated wheel nuts. They're not the original wheel nuts that came with the RTR. We next have the wheels and tyres. So these things are absolutely huge. Like, take the wheel out. That's the wheel. This is the tyre. Take the tyre out, and as you can see, got the foam stuffed in there. It's good old, big old foam. And here's the tyre. So just for comparison's sake, here's my ST1 Truggy. So that is a Proline 3.8 Desperado with Proline 3.8 Badlands, and that's the difference to the Hyper MTE. It's actually pretty laughable. They're just so big. So that is the wheels and tyres that come with it. 17mm hex. They're quite a shallow hex, so I hope it's quite easy to find parts for them. Wheels, aftermarket wheels for it. The foams, of course, I've got to glue these up. Probably going to wash out these foams and then dry them and let them sort of go back to the original shape, because this is memory foam, so let that go back to its original shape. So I'm going to take all these wheels and tyres out. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I've run out of space in my studio. Oh, this thing's so big. Right. Tyres out. Now for the main showpiece. Now it is zip tied in. Let's stay there. Okay. Right, I wasn't actually prepared for this thing to be zip tied in, so I'm just going to cut the video right here and I'll be right back with it all out of the box for you guys. Alright guys, so now I've got the MTE out of the box, I can say that this thing is just big. I mean, the biggest I've had is obviously a truggy, so this is one step up from that size, and I must say I'm actually loving the size of this thing. So just take the clips off, nice big clips, absolutely huge body clips. I mean, you're not going to be struggling to get them off in a hurry, so just put them off to the side, and the lift body shell. So this body is both used for the electric and nitro version, so as you can see there, it does have provisions for the nitro, pull start and engine. It does come pre-drilled, and here is where the struts go, the plastic struts are in the other bag. I don't actually mind the look of the MTE. I mean, it is kind of a quiet taste. It's a little bit odd type of shape. You can't really see it on camera too well, but when it's painted and stuff, I'll show you obviously. I'm not too sure if it actually comes with window masks in the box. I'll have to double check that. It does have a pre-cut hole here, so you can actually lift the truck. Right, so, and yeah, all pre-cut. It feels pretty thin on the side, but it's pretty strong on top. It's not, I mean, it's probably a little bit thinner than my Proline Bulldog body shell, but the Bulldog is like one of the sort of best aftermarket bodies in my opinion. Absolutely solid as rock, that body shell, but yeah, quite like the look of it. So go off to the side, like so, and here we have the MTE. Oh my days, okay, so I don't know where to start on this thing, because right, so in the centre we have the centre spur gear. This is a metal spur gear. There is an upgrade CNC machined spur gear which I'll probably get further on down the line. This thing does not come with a centre diff or slipper clutch. It has a centre transfer box, which is something you'll see in the nitro version. They've literally just electric converted it, so it basically transfers all the power evenly, which is something in theory the centre diff should do if you can tune it right, but the transfer box should make that sort of a little bit easier. I've heard that you might need to sort of tune your ESC a little bit differently because of how it's laid out and stuff like that, but I'll get to that in the further update video. You've got the motor mount here. So this is the motor mount, this is the clamp for the motor. It's kind of a little bit of a sort of weird design I haven't seen before. This mount only accepts 40mm diameter cans, so like a 4072 or something like that will fit straight in here. But something that is 42mm, you'll need to buy the upgraded motor mount. They have got that available to accept 42mm diameter cans, so I might get that in the future as well. I was going to show you the battery boxes. Now this is something I wasn't too sure about with this car. The battery boxes, because I have standard pack 2S's that have the terminals that come up from the negative and positive, and there actually are provisions here for the cables to come out on both sides, so which is really cool, so I can keep using my normal packs. You might have to do a little bit of modification if your leads come out the centre of the pack. You might need to do a bit of modding to the trays, but you've got nice Velcro straps, foam battery cushions, or something, whatever you want to call it. You've got your handle, your absolutely huge receiver box, which also doubles as the casing for your servo. So in there, that's where the servo goes. You've also got a pre-installed aluminium servo horn, which is really cool. That's really nice. And here is obviously the underside of the chassis. Do a little bit of a showcase for you. And this is where the problem area is on the Hyper MTE. This bit here, obviously when you take a landing, the whole thing just bends. So I'm gonna be acquiring a brace, more information on that when I get it to go here. to sort of stop that from happening. Bumpers, huge bumpers. My my light canisters haven't fallen out on my particular one. I know a couple of people have had that happen, but they're huge bumpers, pretty strong, but do have flex. The shocks are just, they look amazing. I mean, you've got a little bit of air in each of them, but I'm bashing, I'm not racing, so not too bad. There's a little bit of air, probably refill them down later on down the line. What else can I tell you? It's kind of hurt my arm lifting this thing up. You have a servo saver, which is actually built into the steering bell crank, as you can see there. So you've got the little adjuster ring there to do that. Centre dog bones. Oh, that's a good point actually. Okay, yeah, that's cool. So I have CVDs in the front of mine, at the front, so if you get the camera to flip and focus. There you can kind of see it in there. So I've got CVDs there. And in the rear, what do I have? I have dog bones in the rear. So that's a bit of an improvement over the original MTEs, because before they had dog bones front and rear. So now I've got CVDs in the front and dog bones in the rear, which is cool. What else can I tell you? The A-arms are reversible, front to rear and also left to right, so cuts down your spare parts. I believe the same story for the knuckles and hub, the caster blocks and the hubs. What else can I tell you? You've got adjustable body mounts out of the box. I think these light canisters, you might have to do a little bit of drilling to get actual lights in there, so it's not LED ready, but you can definitely do that. It just looks brilliant. This thing's just huge. Look at the A-arm size here, guys. My finger, that's how thick these arms are. You're not going to be breaking that in a hurry at all. I'm super stoked to have this. So a full-on 8-scale monster truck is something I've wanted for ages, and I've kind of had to break the bank to get this, if I'm honest. I got it, I just wanted to get the unboxing video done, because I want to start working on this thing. That's why the line's a little bit off in the video, but I hope this is bearable. I was in just such a rush to get this unboxed and just get it all ready to run and go. I need to go paint that body shell, glue these tyres up. Cannot wait, just cannot wait to get this out. Is there anything else I can tell you? I've got aluminium, I think it might be stamped aluminium hingeman holders, front and rear, also front rear there. Everything's just really beefy. You've got this huge aluminium chassis. I've heard people say this is a TVP chassis, it's a twin vertical plates. It's not a true TVP because it's just one piece of aircraft aluminium. It's not two plates sandwiched together with bits in the middle like the Savage is. This is just one sort of space frame really. It's not a true TVP. You've got aluminium, the plastic pits. The plastic parts are just huge and thick. It's just, I just haven't seen anything like this before. I've got a huge smile on my face while looking at this thing. It's just flipping huge. I still can't get over the tyres, they're huge. But this is my new RC, the HoBao, Offner, whichever one you want to go for. This is the Hyper MTE roller. So, gonna be getting my electronics in here and hopefully get it out to the local park very soon. Get a video done for you guys. Obviously I'll show you what it looks like before I go and run it, if I can actually be patient enough to do that. But that's pretty much it. Pop the body shell back on. Relax. Put the body shell back on. And yeah, guys, that's pretty much it for this video. So thank you all for watching. If you liked this video, please go ahead and hit the like button down below. If you're new around here and you like the videos on my channel, please go ahead and subscribe to grow to the community I've already gathered so far. Quick note on that, thank you for the 600 subscribers, guys. Absolutely means a lot. This was kind of this is like got an amalgamation of different sort of milestone achievements. This thing, just loads of different things. I'll get into that in a different video. Yeah, so go ahead and subscribe. If you want more RCs for me, go ahead and scoot over to my Instagram page, Bash and Radio Control, and you'll find behind the scenes shots of this fella, as well as my ST1, my Typhon, Slash, or any of my RCs. And yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. So thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you all in my next video.